Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Wherever you are, this is Henry Magembe, Seboa Dragon Fruit Farmer, Uganda, Mbalala Mukono. Today, we are in our dragon fruit orchard. We have come to talk about a few things in our orchard. We are going to talk about the climate or the season right now. It is very hot, but when you look into our orchard, everything is okay. Our plants are healthy. So people, you may ask, what is happening? Why is it that your plants are not yellowing? Meaning that chlorosis is not taking place. So I'm going to talk about everything. So don't worry, I'm going to talk about everything. I'm going to talk about the seedlings as you're seeing them. I'm going to talk about the flowering as you're seeing them. I'm going to talk about everything. So before I go any further, let me first give out our numbers. The first number is 0702 61 30 53. 0702 61 30 53 in the names of Magembe Henry. Then another one is 0700 22 92 90. 070 22 92 90 in the names of Chisamo Emmanuel Solomon. You can call, you can inbox, you can WhatsApp. Anything you do, our numbers are always available. So I'm going to start with pruning. I'm going to talk about pruning in this drought season, or in this, actually in this drought season. So our plants to look healthy as you're seeing them, what you are supposed to do first is pruning, because when you prune, you are going to reduce on the competition of nutrients, on competition of water, competition of food. In that, you will see that everything will be okay. You'll see that our plants are not yellowing, or crisis won't be taking place. So what you have to do, you must do what we call pruning. And pruning is very simple. I'm not going to do pruning at these upper parts, because these ones, the upper parts, are going to start fruiting. And I'm not supposed to reduce anything here. As you can see, this one is just enough, as you can see it. And you can see this one is a fruit. So when it rains, immediately when it rains, you will start seeing lots of flowers. Here flowers are just a few, but you will see, you can show them here that these are flowers coming. So there are flowers coming. So I'm going to demonstrate a pruning here, and you're going to see how it takes place. When you look at this, it is too congested. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove these ones, because these ones are not giving out anything. I'm going to remove these ones here. As you are seeing, you have to make sure that your pruner is sharp. It must not be blunt, to remove these branches. And in fact, some of them, they're just eating things, are eating our nutrients and water, yet they are not yielding anything. So when you prune, trust me, you'll be improving on the flowering process. Also, the flowers will be a lot, because that means that when you prune, you are creating space for sunshine or sunlight to penetrate through the plant, as you can see here. Let me show you. Yes, are you seeing here? So the pruning process will also help or aid in first wait. You have to be careful. This, you recall, they have thorns. They can pinch you, and you will regret. But you don't have to worry. When they pinch you, that's a source of medicine. You shouldn't worry to your body. So when you prune, also, it also aids in what? In the growth, faster growth of the plant. In most cases, when the plant is still young, or it is in the growing process from the bottom. So you must make sure that you remove these side branches, because they may hinder the rooting, the fruiting process. So you may show them where I am, but you should be careful. But what you shouldn't worry about snakes, because snakes cannot hide in a thorny areas. They also fear to be to be pinched. So you shouldn't worry about the snakes in dragon fruits. You should just be worried of the wasps in here in the tires. They always harbor in those tires. So if you look closer, or if you look closely, you can see, at least now, our plant is, at least because we have removed these ones that hinder sunlight to penetrate through the plant. Because remember, for the flowering process to take place, light is crucial. Light is vital. Light is vital in the flowering process. So what you have to do, or what you have to make sure, that everything is on point. So if you can see closely, you may see these buds, all the thorny areas. They are what? They are showing that flowers are coming out or are in the process. Because when they become bigger, like an umbilical cord, you can compare these ones here on this lane, and these ones here. This one is old enough to start flowering, but this one, it is still young. And remember, you cannot make this you cannot make this your seedling, because what you have to do, have to make sure that when you're making seedlings, you have to cut the fruiting branch which is old enough, or which had fruited before. You get? So which has fruited before? Yes, like this one. Yes, like this one. Or like those ones which you are seeing flowers, like those ones. And if you can look closely for the seedlings you are seeing there, they are old enough. They are just old enough. They're just old enough. They're just old enough. They are okay. They are healthy. They are healthy. Yes. So, let me also talk about this. You can come closer and show them. So you have to check on the fruits. This one is young, but you can see this. So this is not anything or an infection, but these were snails. So those snails, when they attack the fruits, in most cases, that's why we tell you that you shouldn't spray with lots of chemicals to kill these insects. They also aid in killing some pests like the snails, which may affect the plant. So if you first look closely, so these were snails, and the snails were eaten by those small insects. So when you look also at this one, it looks healthy. It looks healthy. It looks healthy, and it shows that it's not lacking anything. So you have to just remove the side branches. You have to prune. In simple terms, you have to prune. And what you shouldn't forget in this, you should make sure you do farm visit or the orchard visit. In dragon fruits, we always tell people that dragon fruit does not need a lot of attention, but what you have to make sure, that at least in a week you irrigate twice or once. You have to make sure. But when you look at our grounds here, we always talk about our ground. Our ground is very stony. But for us, what we do, we make sure that everything is on point. We make sure everything is on point. So you will never find our plants yellowing, unless otherwise. But you will never find them yellowing. And we make sure that because we get water from a very long distance, but we make sure that at least in a week, we irrigate once or twice, because we want, though they are semi-arid desert plants, but still, since these plants are succulent, they need their water. They need water, actually, to maintain their life span. You get? So, you should make sure that everything is on point. So, two, I'm going to talk about, because some people don't make these hips or the molds, they don't make the molds or the hips. Me, I do, we do the hips, because these hips helps or aid in retaining water in the soils. Because when you don't make this, trust me, at some point when it takes a long period of time without raining, trust me, water retention will be low, very low around your plant. It will be very low even if you irrigate. So the reason that's why I tell you that you can irrigate either once or twice in a week, because I made a mold or this hip. A mold aids in retaining water. Even if when I dig there, you will see that there is water underground because of that basin. It aids in what? In retaining water. So, I'm going to talk about another thing. People may ask that, why are we not removing this? So, people may wonder, we leave this small grass to grow. We don't allow it to be like as much as, we don't allow it to make a bush in dragon fruit. We don't allow anything like allowing a lot of grass to grow in the orchard. But we just slash, because if you can look very closely that we are on a hilly area, These grasses, they aid in trapping or reducing the speed of moving water. So if you can look closely, it is not a lot of grass, it is small, but still if you can look at the other areas that we are trying to slash, but so even if you are slashing, we are not removing everything. We try to remove a little bit of it, because and after slashing we use that grass to cover. You can look and see, this is the grass we use, the blackjack, you know. And for those people who have been following us from the start, you saw that our garden was full of scotch grass, but for now we don't have anything. We didn't spray with chemicals, but what we did, we just continued removing it with hose and uprooting. So that's why we overcame scotch grass. But if you can look closely, I don't know. Also, but this is a different variety. I think you can see the difference. So I told you I'm going to talk about different issues, different things. So where we began from, it was Moroccan red, to the reds. But here, if you can look closely, the cameraman is going to show you how it is looking like and how different it is from the other ones. This is what we call the Vietnam white. This is the Vietnam white. It bears a lot of flowers. So, and within a few time or a limited time, you will see a lot of flowers in this garden from this. And for those people still who have been following us, you saw some time back that we harvested some Vietnam white. We harvested some Vietnam white from this orchard of ours. And trust me, Vietnam white is sweet. For those people abroad or in different areas who have ever tasted dragon fruit, the Vietnam white and the parolas, those yellow ones, they are also nice, very sweet. That's why we are telling you that Mbala Dragon Fruit Farm, we have very many varieties. Have you ever heard of Orange Giant? Have you ever heard of it? We have it here. The Black Africana, we have it here. So that's why for us, we keep telling people that for those people who want mature seedlings, well-rooted ones, certified seedlings, you just contact Mbala Dragon Fruit Farm. And for us, what we do, we make sure that we do farm this. And even if you have ordered 10,000 seedlings, we make sure that we come and see how are our seedlings doing. We visit the orchards. We don't just give you seedlings and we sit aside enjoying the money. No, because we have to make sure that yours are also doing well. Even if it is a cooperative, we make sure that we visit that cooperative. How are seedlings we gave you, how are they doing? And that different thing Mbala Dragon Fruit is having is one. When your seedlings start getting any problem, or they are starting, maybe you are not getting anything, like there is a challenge or they are rotting in any way, we make sure we come and see what is really taking place. What is causing the infection? Is it the land? Is it the area? Is it water? And we replace for free. Mbala Dragon Fruit. That's why for us, we are not like we are just giving you there and then. No, we make sure that we follow up. We make follow-ups to our farmers. We have to make sure that at least we are on the same pace, because me, I need you. Because trust me, Mbala Dragon Fruit Farm, anytime from now, we are going to start what we call value addition from dragon fruits. We are going to make powder. We are going to make freeze-dried crisps from dragon fruits. So we need farmers. That's why we have market. We have market here in Uganda. We have market outside Uganda. We have market anywhere you can't even think of. That's why for us, you are seeing different videos making different gardens. That is Mbala Dragon Fruit Farm. So we call upon people all over. Don't get scared. The season is not right to plant. No, dragon fruit has no season of planting. You can plant at any time. You can plant at any time. For those people who have been following, for us, we planted in dry season. But are you seeing? Aren't you seeing? Aren't you seeing what we reaped or what we are reaping? These plants you are seeing, we planted them in dry season. And you can see our area is 20. So that's why we are telling people, you can join us. Join us. Subscribe to our channel. Share to different people. To see the young generation educating the old generation. Dragon fruit farming. And we are still, but Dragon Fruit Farm is still bringing more about farming. We have a lot of fruits, but there are some, it will be a surprise, people. It will be a surprise. You will see. You'll wonder. that this young generation is really wow. So we are telling you that for those people who want the seedlings, you contact, you can book, you can deposit on the amount of seedlings you want. We don't mind wherever you are, whether you're in the UK, whether you're in the USA, whether you're in Indonesia, Italy, wherever you are around the world, whether in West Africa, Central Africa, wherever you are, Mbala Dragon Fruit is ready. We're a company ready to serve. We cannot con anyone. We cannot con anyone. When you deposit your money, we make for your receipt. And it's on you to tell us when are you going to pick the seedlings, because for us we remain with your seedlings in the garden or in the orchard or in our nursery sheds. We make sure that your seedlings are safe, and we make sure that your seedlings are rooted. For those people who don't want rooted seedlings, also the cuttings are available, healthy ones. So we have every variety: the red variety, the white variety, the yellow, the orange giant, the black Africana. So we have a lot of varieties. So you shouldn't get scared of anything. Mbala Dragon Fruit Farm is ready to serve. So I'm going to talk about the diseases, some diseases. I'm going to talk a little bit about them. Yeah, I'm going to talk about a little bit of them. So yes, I'm going to talk about them so we can go any further. We can go. So, as I've said that I'm going to talk about a few diseases, but what you have to know that in Uganda so far we haven't faced any type of diseases or any disease so far. Actually, in Mbala Dragon Fruit, we haven't. Trust me, because in Mbala Dragon Fruit, what we do, we use what we call the organic tea. Maybe that's why that's one of the reasons why we are not receiving any disease. So, but there are a lot of diseases like the conk disease, the root rot, stem rot, and there is what we call the anthracnose. But on that point still, we haven't received any. We haven't received. So we would have told you earlier, because some diseases are active in rainy seasons. They are active in rainy seasons. But for now, we haven't received any disease. We haven't. I don't know. I think even Emma told you some time back. We haven't received. If you have been following our videos, we haven't received any diseases in our orchard. We haven't. So that's why we make sure that what we have to do, we make sure that our plants or our seedlings, they are not affected by any disease. Because when we give you the affected ones, trust me, when we give you the affected ones, trust me, they will also affect your garden still. But we have to make sure that our seedlings, they are just kawa, they are just nice. So as you are seeing this, everything is okay. Please come and support the youth. Support the youth. You will see. You won't regret. Because let me tell you, some people are saying that there is no market of dragon fruits. People, we wouldn't have invested a lot of money in this. We wouldn't have told the people that you should join this. I wouldn't have been here. Emma wouldn't have been the other side talking about it. There is market for dragon fruit. There is market. That's why, because even right now, we receive a lot of calls from people who want the fruits. Because we are a few people doing dragon fruits. I think we are not like, we don't make 100 people doing dragon fruit farming. But look, the demand is high, the supply is low. That's why we are calling upon you people. In 1 year, you'll be starting harvesting the fruits. And for those people who have ever bought seedlings from us, please give us the feedback. How are the fruits how are plants doing? If you need the visit, we can come and see how are they taking place. We don't mind. Those people in West Africa, we have been coming to see what is taking place. People in Kenya, we saw great job that side. So that's why we are calling people. So people in cold countries, please. I know people in Vietnam are doing good. People in Thailand, they are doing good in dragon fruit farming. So, but the rest, we are available to come and educate the cooperatives. People, maybe you may say that for us we have circles. How can we? You can make circles. We can serve seedlings in circles. For us, we don't mind. Even if a circle is has around maybe 1 million people, for us, we don't care. Even if you are 20 people, even if you are 100 people, even if you are, I don't know, any number, we are available and ready to serve you. Because our seedlings, because right now, we won't tell you that you come and buy fruits. Because we already have people buying fruits from us. Yes. We already have people. Because also us next year we are going to start looking for you people that we want fruits from you. Because when you are going to do value addition, what you have to make sure you have surplus of the fruits. A lot of fruits. So that's why we are here sharing the knowledge, calling upon people to join dragon fruit farming. We are not scammers. We are in our orchard. This is Mbala Dragon Fruit Orchard. We are in Mbala Dragon Fruit Orchard. So people, subscribe, share, like, to make the knowledge circulate all over the world. You can tell a friend, tell a mom to tell a mom, father to tell a father, a child to tell a child, brother tell a brother. Come and join Mbala Dragon Fruit Farming. Come and we do what we call dragon fruit farming. Please, people, there is money here. We are getting money. I'm not here to brag. I'm here to share. I just don't want to share it alone. You can look at me. I'm healthy as you're seeing me. Getting everything from Mbala Dragon Fruit Farm. Look at me. I'm not as old as some people, but you know, that's why we are calling people. Come and join us. You will never regret. For us, we do deliver the seedlings wherever you are. We don't mind. We do the shipping. People in around East Africa, or people within Uganda, people in different areas, Western Uganda, Northern Uganda, Central, everywhere. Western, South, everywhere. Your seedlings will reach out to you. And we make sure that your seedlings are there because we track the seedlings. They cannot get lost on the way. We track them. So people, you should come and join dragon fruit farming. I've told you that if you are going to buy seedlings, make sure that the seedlings are certified. Make sure that the seedlings are well rooted. Make sure the seedlings are not affected. Make sure, and trust me, our seedlings are cheap. Our seedlings are cheap. Yes, trust us. Don't mind. And for those people who have who booked their seedlings already, people from UK, I know there is like 5 ladies. They booked their seedlings already. Your seedlings are here. We know that you follow our videos. You always watch our videos. So people in Masaka, you know, everything is okay. So don't worry about anything. Your seedlings are okay. They are doing well. So that's why we are calling upon people. You can book your seedlings. We shall retain them. We don't mind. Whenever you want your seedlings, you'll get them. So, people, wherever you are, please, your seedlings are available. So, I remain Henry Magembe Sebowa, Dragon Fruit Farmer, Uganda Mbalala Mukono. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell such that you always get notified that there is a video, there is a lecture from the young boys, Dragon Fruit Farmers in Uganda, Mbalala Mukono district. So, book your seedlings. Don't forget to contact us to WhatsApp, share to a friend to share to a mother to share to a dad to share to a fellow farmer to the cooperative, from the cooperative to the final consumers. So, be blessed. I remain in Magembe, Seba Dragon Fruit Farmer.